consumers. India is soon becoming a promising.
Sirs, may kindly have a seat. Thank you for your participation to an event celebrate India-Japan Partnership Focus Leather Industry Today. 皆様、本日は日印パートナーシップ企画産業イベントにご参加いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。First, may I invite Mr. R. Madhusudan, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of India, Tokyo, to make an inaugural remarks. はじめに駐日インド大使館首席講師 R. マドゥスーダンより開会挨拶をいただきます。
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Selvam, Executive Director, Council for Leather Exports, industry representatives and members of the business community of Japan, members of delegation visiting Japan from India, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to the Embassy of India for this event celebrating our partnership with a focus on leather. Today, I am especially delighted to welcome you as we celebrate 10 years of the Make in India campaign in India. As you are probably aware, the Make in India initiative was launched in September 2014 by the Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi, with the intention of transforming India into a global hub for design and manufacturing. And this program has played a pivotal role in boosting domestic manufacturing, fostering innovation, enhancing skill development, and facilitating foreign investment. With this context, it is indeed an honor to be here with you today at this important roadshow where we focus on the vast opportunities for collaboration between India and Japan in the leather industry. As two nations with deep-rooted economic ties, I believe this industry holds immense potential to strengthen our partnership further, creating opportunities for sustainable growth, innovation, and mutual prosperity. As you may know, the Indian leather industry holds a prominent place in the economy of India. India is the second largest exporter of leather garments, the third largest exporter of saddlery and harness, and the fourth largest exporter of leather goods in the world. Leather exports from India stands among the top 10 foreign exchange earning sectors of India. The industry represents a unique confluence of tradition, craftsmanship, and modern manufacturing capabilities, which offer a new frontier for collaboration with Japan. This industry provides jobs for more than 4 million people in India. Many of these jobs generated by this industry go to the women in India. At the same time, Japan is known for its technological innovation, precision engineering, and emphasis on sustainability. These are areas where India's leather industry stands to benefit immensely from Japanese expertise. By leveraging Japan's advancements in automation, eco-friendly manufacturing, and high-quality finishing techniques, India can enhance its global competitiveness while adhering to strict environmental standards. Ladies and gentlemen, the Government of India has announced a series of policy initiatives to further promote manufacturing and investments in the leather sector. These include 100% FDI through the automatic route, relaxations in taxation, GST rates and corporate taxes, ease of doing business measures, and export-related benefits. I'm sure you will hear about these and other measures in detail in the next 1 hour. To conclude, I would like to highlight that together we can build a sustainable, technologically advanced, and a globally competitive sector that benefits both countries. I invite you all to collaborate and explore the immense possibilities that we have ahead of us. I once again thank each one of you for becoming a part of this important event today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the remark. Next, I would like to invite Mr. R. Selvan, Executive Director, Council for Leather Export, to make a remark and presentation on opportunities for India-Japan collaboration in leather industry. 続きまして、インド比較輸出協議会エグゼクティブダイレクター R. セルバン様よりご挨拶と、比較産業における日印協力の機会についてご講演いただきます。
Arigato. Ohayo, konnichiwa. Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you very much, dear friend, Mr. Madhusudan, Deputy Mission Chief, and Mr. Karun Pansal, and Honorable Ambassador. And first of all, on behalf of Council for Leather Exports, I would like to extend my gratefulness for organizing this event. Without this mission, this is not possible. Thank you very much for hosting us and giving an opportunity to project Indian footwear and leather sector to Japanese community. On this occasion, I also invite all our Japanese entrepreneurs, friends and investors for this meeting. From India, we are more than 15 to 20 members. They are in manufacturers and traders. They are here. They are participating in our trade fair, and they are also come over here to display their product. I welcome both of them. First of all, just I would like to highlight about India and Japan. It's not only trade and investment, and also culturally we are both are very rich countries, and religiously we are rich countries, and also we have enjoyed the very good relationship for more than a century. And if you look at of late, that growth of India is very phenomenal. If you take any sector, the growth is going at a very fastest pace, whether it's infrastructure development or economy or investment or any sector you take, that Indian growth is phenomenal. So we would like to highlight about Indian growth to you all. The purpose of today conference or meeting is to take investment from Japan, and also to trade our further strengthen our trade relationship between India and Japan. So with this small introductory remarks, I request you to go for PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, if you look at India now has become a growth center of the world. Why we want to say it's a growth center of the world? If you look at that is a 40% increase in India's GDP when compared to 2020. So now we reached around 3.9 trillion US dollar. That is our economy size right now. It will be crossing 5 trillion by 2030. That is the growth is very phenomenal. Indian economic growth is concerned. The growth rate is 8.2%. So another major infrastructure push, what we are highlighting is we are conducting more than 7,000 projects. It's a project for development of roads, ports, airports, seaports, and other infrastructure, telecommunication, and other everything. All the areas, there is a major infrastructure development happening all over India. And the FDI inflow, if you look at the FDI inflow also, it is more than 70 billion in 22-23 alone. And same way, then the other major issue is India is the third largest consumer market in the world. So it may reach the second position by 2030 because with the population of above 1.4 billion. So it is surpassing China, the population, the most populous country in the world. We are the huge consumer market in India. So apart from that, we want to highlight the last line also. The youngest population. India is the youngest country in the world. Even if you look at Japan, I think the average age is 44, whereas in India the average is 29. US also it's 38. Europe it is around 44. If you look at India, it's the youngest country in the world. The population is average age of population is 29. So India is a forerunner for in ease of doing business. As per the world ranking business, we moved from 130th position to 63 in 2020. It is further improving, and ease of doing business around 40,000, 39,000 complaints burden have been reduced, and there is a national single window system. So over 645 Government of India approvals and 6,000 state approvals from various state governments. It have been reduced it has been done through single window portal system. So through application for investment or trade promotion, it is a single window portal system which is helping for both investors and manufacturers for trading also. And we are 40th position right now in the global innovation index. And if you look at the corporate tax, I think in the entire Asia and Southeast Asia, it's the lowest corporate tax. It is 15%. And also competitive utility cost. If you look at individually, country-wise, if you compare entire Asia, Southeast Asia, the power and water cost, it is cheapest in India. And also third largest producer of renewable energy. I will explain the next slide. And competitive. Yeah. So the competitive incentives for leather and footwear sector, both central government and state governments, provincial governments, there is a huge support for our leather and footwear industry. So this is what we want to highlight. And so India growth is not going in an unsustainable way; it is going in a sustainable way. If you look at the both green power generation, we committed to go for zero carbon emission by 2070, as per our internationally agreed as per uh, uh, last Glasgow conference, we agreed by go to carbon neutral by 2070. If you look at the solar energy production, it is 102 terawatt hour what we are producing, solar, wind, and biomass. This non-renewable energy source production is very, very high. So it is going in a very big way. And same way, already we discussed about Honorable Prime Minister, PM Gati Shakti Yojana. That is a scheme. Under that, it's a national master plan for multimodal connectivity that we are working on metros, railways, road, and sea, all connectivities, air connectivity, everything is improved and it is going in a multimodal way. So now I come to trade and global scenario on footwear and leather. What is the scenario? So post COVID, the market recovered at a highest pace. So it was 228 billion US dollar in 2022. After that, there is a slight dip. Now once again it is picking up. If you look at the compound annual growth rate from 2001 to 2009, it was nearly 8.5%. And 2010 to 18 it was 3.83. Then once again it is picked up 4.48. It's a global growth rate. Now in 2022 we reached the highest import, that's a global export or import, and once again it reduced to 212 billion 2023. Once again the market is picking up now. So now I'm talking about Indian leather and footwear sector. If you look at Indian leather and footwear sector, we employ 4.42 million people. In that 4.42 million people, uh, we can say 45% is a woman, weaker section of the society. This is the only sector which empowers women in India. So how it helps when you are empowering the woman, you are giving the real power to women, that whatever salary they are getting, wages they are getting, it is going for education and health of the next generation. So that way the socio-economic benefit out of this industry is very, very high when compared to other industry. And this industry also has more than 98% small, medium, micro enterprises. That is a very important issue. So we are supporting this MSME sector in a very big way. And our export, it is a 4.69 billion in 23-24, but it hovers between 5 to 6 billion. So that is what is our export. And domestic turnover is 19 billion. And in that footwear alone, 17 billion. 17 billion footwear is in India itself. We export hardly 400 million only. Our export in footwear is very, very low in non-leather footwear. Of course, the leather footwear, it is 2 billion. We are exporting more than 2 billion. I'll come with the figures. But the major consumption, so 90% consumed in India itself. Whatever footwear manufactured, it is consumed in India itself. So share in the global market is 2.21, and also we import 1.2 billion. That is raw hides and skins. It is zero duty in India. We import that also. So the major growth drivers, one is a transformation is happening in this sector, and also large scale FDI, which is coming up in a very big way. And also we provide plug and play facility for any investor in India. Not only this sector, other sector also, government of India is providing plug and play facility. So we spoke about sustainability. If you take any tanneries, there are around 2,000 tanneries spread across India. All the tanneries are connected with the common effluent treatment plants. That is, we have adopted the most scientific method in the world. We are going for only zero liquid discharge. There is no single drop of effluent is discharged on the ground. It is 90 to 95% of water. Effluent is recycled and remaining sludge, which is evaporated and salt is produced. Now the salt is getting converted for industrial purpose. That is for agriculture purpose. It is mostly sodium chloride. We segregate the salt, and the salt is going to be utilized for fertilizer. So it is zero liquid discharge, and zero liquid discharge. Now it is, we are going for zero waste discharge. That even the salt is now utilized for agriculture purpose. That is one thing. Okay. So Indian footwear industry, that is what we told. We produce 2.6 billion pairs. 2.6 billion we produce, and we consume 2.5 billion. That is whatever we produce, we consume, and our export is only 257 million. It's very, very low. Why I want to highlight this one? Because there is a huge potential in India. Invest and manufacture and export or market in India itself. That is an opportunity available in India. So this is our composition of export performance 23-24. That is leather footwear we export. Mostly 60% of leather footwear is exported to our European countries. Another 15% going to America, USA, and other remaining other countries. And footwear components, it's the 258 million, and leather garments also 339 million. And leather goods 1.2 billion. That is our export leather goods, and salary harness and lawn leather footwear. This is also another market we are exporting now. So the major export destination that already I told you, European Union is a major export destination. Signed on is USA, and other countries we are exporting also. And USA, once we crossed 1.2 billion, that was 2 years back. So if you look at the major brands, so we are very conscious about the quality standards. If you look at all the major brands which are displayed here, we are the contract manufacturers. Actually, of course, only 2-3 brands we have developed at the international level, High Design and Da Milano. All these brands are generated from India only. We are contract manufacturer for these brands. If you take Zara, Gucci, or Fila, Puma, any Colhorn or Clarks, any brand you take, even many of the contract manufacturers are here also. So why we talk about India's opportunity? What is the potential for India's opportunity? If you look at the figure at India, the per capita consumption is 1.8 pair per annum. If you look at the global average, it's a 3 pair. If you look at the consumption at USA, it is 5.6. Japan, it is 5. And Russia 3. Even if we reach global average of 3, we need additional 3.5 billion pairs by 2030. So there is a huge demand in India itself. To meet out the demand in India itself, we need to produce more. We need to double our production. Now we are producing 2.6 billion. It should be doubled. 2 point times it should be increased. We need at least 6 billion by 2030. That is what's our demand. So this is just one slide about non-leather footwear industry, that ASICs and other ASICs brands like ASICs, Nike, Adidas, this all non-leather footwear industry. The growth potential of this industry also very, very high. So that leather value is 31% in India, but non-leather production volume-wise, 69%, value-wise other way around. Value-wise 60% leather footwear export and non-leather is 40%. And the expected volume is fastest growing segment is non-leather footwear in India right now. Right now our production is 3.3 billion pairs. That what is the other further segmentation in the non-leather footwear? The major quantity comes from PU footwear, polyurethane footwear. If some investor from Japan interested in manufacturing, putting up PU industry also, there is a very big scope. It is not only for leather and footwear industry. There is a scope for other furniture industry and other textile industry also. We need PU foam. And Hawaii chapel is 19%, sports shoes 13%, and EVA, ethylene vinyl acetate, it's 11%, sports sandal 7%, PVC 5%. This right now these materials we are getting imported from China, Taiwan, and other countries. So this is the another segmentation. How now the premiumization, that is people, the middle class population, actually out of 1.4 billion population, the middle class population in India itself is higher than the population of Japanese or even USA. USA it's a 330 million, something like that. So even that our middle class population is much more higher than the population of entire USA. So you look at the lowest range, it is $6, $6. It is 53% of consumption is below say $6, and another 30% it is $6 to $16. So around 83% comes in the bottom segment, that is supplied by the local brands. Now these consumers are they are moving upward. So that is going the middle range, mid category. It is 12 to $36. So that is 10% consumption. That area is increasing right now. That many brands are moving that direction, and also 6% it is 36 to $120. Above $120, it's 1%. If you take all these major brands in this, especially premium category, A6, Nike, Reebok, Adidas, Aldo, Vans, Crocs, all these brands, they are coming up in a very big way in India right now. So this is our target. This is based on our study we conducted for more than 2 years. Based on the study, our projected growth is 47 billion by 2030 of this sector. Right now our export, we want to achieve 5.5 billion to 13.7 billion export, and also from domestic size 33 billion. It is easily achievable. I will explain the next slide how it is going to be achieved. So this is category wise. We split the segment. If you look at the first category is finished leather. Finished leather. If you look at the growth over the period of time, so we want to reach 1.6 billion by 2930. It is achievable. 25% growth, and leather footwear it is 16% growth, and footwear components 20%, and leather garments 12%, and leather goods 15%, and saddlery and harness 8%, and non-leather footwear 50%. Non-leather footwear also growing phenomenally. So this figure is only for export. That is, we want to achieve 13 billion by 2030. This is our projected growth based on the various studies. So how these industries are getting support from India, both government of India and state governments? We have footwear design and development institutes. We have more than 12 campuses across India. In almost many of the major states have these campuses. These campuses provide a highly qualified technical manpower, graduate for 4 years studies, all technical, whether it is design or development, anything, we can get graduates from this institutes. And CLRI, Central Leather Research Institute, it is a backbone for development of our industry, leather and footwear industry. That also giving support. And LSSC, Leather Sector Skill Council, which is providing skilled manpower. Whether you need in lakhs or millions, you can get the skilled manpower from there. And CFTI, Central Footwear Training Institute, that is also there. And National Institute of Fashion Technology, that is providing manpower for design and development. So if you look at all the institutes, so it is these institutes support growth and development of this industry. So that is one area where we want to concentrate. We need assistance or investment from other countries is the component industry. This industry size is 4.2 billion. So this component industry we are lacking right now. So for manufacturing good quality or complex shoe, we need 35 to 40 components, starting from laces, eyelets, threads, adhesives, everything. So where this is where our major lacuna is there, where we are looking for more investment also. This component wise value, upper, soles, fabric and PU, PVC, lining, insole, all these things. This is area where we are looking for investors also. And another area where we are looking for is a textile footwear. That growth is very, very phenomenal. The growth is around 15%. It's going in a very big way. So these are the machineries what we are right now we are importing. Around about 95% of machineries we are importing from various countries. So this mold also, for mold manufacturing also we are importing from China, Korea, Japan. Japan its import duty is 0, but import share is only 2.79%. So if somebody wants to put a more mold factory or invest more on mold, we welcome them. So opportunities for growth. One is sourcing destination. So you had seen that brands. So if you look at any brands, the major brands, we are the supplier for major brands in India. So today, if there are I don't know how many investors or how many sourcing houses are here or major buyers. If you want to source any quality product, you can rely upon India. That we introduced Bureau of Indian Standard also. That is also Bureau of Indian Standard introduced. We are producing the best quality. Whether it's whatever it depends upon the country specification, whether it's a European standards or American standard or Japanese standard, whatever standard you say, we can manufacture and supply. That is a product, and indirectly you are supporting. One is sustainability. Other issue also you are empowering women in India. All the downtrodden section of the society. So that is a major sourcing destination and a potential market. And already discussed what is our demand. We want to double our demand. That is 2.6 billion. We want to increase to 6 billion. So you can come and invest, manufacture and market in India itself. Market in India itself or export. So now more FDI is coming to India. So here you can come as a green. You can come in greenfield or brownfield. Brownfield, if you want to go for joint venture partnership, there are major joint venture partners available in India. So as a CLE, Council for Leather Organization, will facilitate for joint venture partnership. If you want to go for greenfield investment also, any state government or any place with assistance of Government of India, in any state, you can go for greenfield investment also. It is under automatic route. You don't need any approval from the government. 100% in the automatic route, you can come and invest in India. So next is what is the government schemes which are supporting for this industry. One is Indian Footwear Leather Development Program. Right now there is 200 million US dollar support under various components. In this modernization, environmental management, cluster development, everything is included. Sustainability we are giving most important. And also earlier we got around 400 million, now it is 200 million. This is exclusively from Government of India, central government. In addition to that, various state government also gives a support for the industry. Then FDI, it is 100% repatriation of profit. You can repatriate your 100% profit. There is no restriction. And investment also automatic route. Single brand, it is 100% available. And multi-brand retailing, you need the government approval. And also export related benefits. So industry subvention is 3% available. And also export promotional capital goods for import of machineries, you can get the money back. And also GST rates. Earlier there are more than 27 taxing systems, tax rates, different taxes. Now it has been brought down to only 3 taxes. So that is a central GST, IGST, integrated goods and services tax, and state GST. So corporate tax already I told you. So other ease of doing business, what are the advantages you have? EBRC is introduced, bank realization certificate, 24/7 customs clearance facility is available, authorized economic operator program. Under this program, without any checking, you can export or import. Once you are certified, single window system already discussed, and mandatory documents for export import has been brought down to 3. So where India and Japan stand today, that is a more very, very important issue. So our export to Japan is only 74 million. It's very, very low when compared to, I think, if I'm not wrong, my memory is not wrong, Japan is importing around 8 billion, something like that. So if you look at this figure when compared to that one, it's very, very low because there are some import duties. I think by 2030, all our product will become zero rated because based on agreement, so it is reduced. Now, leather footwear, it is 0%. Only specific items, it is 3.4%. And footwear components, there is a 25% import duty in Japan. Leather garments, it's 0%. Leather goods, bags and wallets, 0%. And other belt, sports goods is at 10 to 12.5%. And salary and harness, 0. And non-leather footwear, it is 0. And some items, it is 30%. Same way, other side, everything is zero rated except leather footwear, it is 35% in India. So this is the overall situation, opportunities available in India for growth and development of footwear and leather industry. And India is the best destination for investment, manufacturing, and marketing. So with this small briefing about the industry, I conclude my remarks. Thank you very much for your passionate listening. If you have any queries, we can discuss further. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the presentation. Now, the Council for Leather Export Delegation Companies will introduce their company and products. I would like to request each company to introduce themselves within 5 minutes each, please. May I now invite companies from CLE delegation on the stage as I call their names. First, may I invite Mr. Anil Kumar Santi from MS Levo Impex.
Good afternoon, friends. My name is Anil Kumar Sondi. I'm a leather technologist by profession. We are in leather business since 1984. We are situated at New Delhi, outside New Delhi near the international airport. And we are into the business first of producing finished leather. We make finished leather from cow hides, from lamb skins, for shoes, bags, for our captive consumption, as well as we produce leathers for export. We have had very good business in past in Japan for security shoe business, where we were supplying leathers for workman boots and workers, working shoes, workman shoes. We are today displaying here, we came here for the displaying in the exhibition our leather bag. We make bags from mostly from leather, real actual leather from sheep, goats, sweats. And our company is fully compliant. We are SEDEX compliant. We have other ISO compliances to meet. We follow all the rules, regulations, and we have in-house designing. We also welcome designs from our buyers. We welcome buyers to bring their designs, as well as we have R&D. We have our own testing lab, in-house testing for leather and for quality of bags. We also see to it that other social compliances are met for the workers, and we're looking after them. Our main emphasis is always on designing, durability, dependability, timely delivery. And we look forward today, we are here to look for some partnerships for production in India for bags, belts, and also for export of leather here for garment factories or for shoe factories. We would like to export leather here. I welcome any questions if anybody would like. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, may I invite Mr. Varun Kapoor, MS Capsons Corporation. on the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce my company. It's Capson's company, which is a company that's been in the leather and leather products business for more than 50 years. I'm a second generation uh, businessman in the business. Just to give you a little about the company, we produce leather garments in house in our factory, which is in Noida, which falls under the NCR region, which is the capital, Delhi. We have a 40,000 square foot factory which helps design and develop leather garments, working with designers around the world and retailers. Our biggest markets are right now Europe, Russia, and the US. We have not done much business in Japan, but we look forward to building relationships in Japan. We want to use our expertise in leather to find the right product for Japanese companies looking to produce out of India. Um, and and we're able to be flexible on the MOQs that we do. We work with clients who run as low as 200 units a design to retailers who are running 10,000 units a design. So we are quite flexible in our production capability as we focus on the strengths of India and leather. Uh, I, I would be happy to meet anyone interested in building an association together as we have come here for that purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, may I invite Mr. Tanvir Ahmed, MS Packard Tanvir Export.
Ohio, konnichiwa, respected gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce myself. I am Mr. Tanvir Ahmad from Pakka Tanvir Exports. We are a company, it's a family business. We have started in 1962 with a tannery with my father, and we have almost done leathers to all of the world exports. And now we have started a leather garment factory in 1989, and then we started a shoe factory in 2000, and we have a bag factory in 2010. So we are mostly concentrating on European markets and Japanese market. We love to work with Japanese market because they have the quality and the perfection. So we are trying to work on it. And it's my pleasure to come to Japan to see the products, to see the people here, what is their requirements. And we look forward for and explore and collaborate with Japanese people for a long future. Thanking you.
Thank you, sir. Next, may I invite Mr. Sachin Kumar, MSJK Group.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sachin Kumar representing Jag Group Private Limited. Jag Group has been a manufacturer of leather goods since 2004. Starting as a humble wallet manufacturer, we have gained expertise in wide range of products like belts, wallets, bags, and caps. We are situated in Gurgaon, that is like 20 minutes drive from the Delhi airport. And we have separate facilities for the production of belts, bags, and wallets with monthly capacity of 800,000 belts, 300,000 wallets, and 20,000 bags. Design, precision, and technology have made Jag Group a point of reference in manufacturing. Leather accessories for renowned brands like Michael Kors, Harley Davidson, Timberland, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Marks and Spencer, to name the few. Jag Group has always kept ethical sourcing and corporate social responsibilities on high priority. and have invested in hygiene and sanitation have made dedicated efforts towards the environment by using the sustainable methods such as renewable energy, safe disposal of chemical wastes, and recycling of waste. We are 100% Government of India compliant industry with all licenses and permits in place. We are compliant with CEP, SEDEX, RAP, SLCP, Hague Index, CityPat, ICS. Jack has robust infrastructure with high-tech machineries for manufacturing leather and non-leather products. With cutting-edge technology, skilled craftsmen, and fine human resources, we achieve the functioning of production process effectively and efficiently. Through automation of various processes, we have been able to produce the best quality products and accomplish a reputable name in the industry. Machinery and human resources are efficiently utilized to attain optimum results in minimum time. We as a company believe in evolving with time and thrive for excellence. Thank you so much. I look forward to see you in the area. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, may I invite Mr. Saurabh Bairati, MS Bairati Shoes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Mr. Selvam has given a very good overview of the footwear and leather industry. To continue that, my name is Saurabh and I come from a footwear factory near to Delhi. It's in Jaipur, Rajasthan. We are a 43-year-old company. Presently, we are manufacturing more than 25 million pairs per annum. And in uppers, we are using leathers, textiles, and combinations. And in soling, we are using PU, PVC, rubber. In fact, we have all the kinds of soling materials. And our major strength is that we are having in-house facilities for product development, material development, designing, and right product is manufactured with the injection processes so that we are able to give a quality at a very good price. I will not go into the much detail of my company, but can share briefly. Many people are visiting in Fashion World Tokyo to my stand and seeing safety shoes, and they are literally surprised with any other country, the price and quality what we are offering. One thing I can say is use our product, test it, and then believe it. Don't place order right away. First use it. That's what I can say. And our company is 100% following the norms, and we believe in sustainability. And one of the proof is that we have more than 15,000 trees in our factory and nearby area using a Miyawaki technique. More about the products and individual discussion, you are welcome to our stand. It's just outside and we can discuss further. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Lastly, may I invite Ms. Nandita Dev, MS ACE in the craft.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, or I should say, konnichiwa. Yeah. I am Nandita Dave, and I'm thrilled here to come here and represent my company. My company's name is Ace Intercrafts, and Ace Intercrafts is based out of Kolkata, India. We started in the year 2016 with a vision to deliver exceptional leather goods. And merge traditional craftsmanship with contemporary design. We have been working with Japan since the very beginning, and we have reached new markets also. But our main business is with Japan, and I'm looking for potential buyers, and I'm interested in building strong relationships with new Japanese buyers. If I have to talk about my major previous project with Japan was with the Tokyo Olympics in 2020, where we supplied them with leather goods. Because we have been working, hello, yeah, because we have been working for such a long time. We know how we operate, and India is, of course, willing to export and provide good quality. Yeah, and we meet your quality standards. For any, like for me, for any other exporters present here, India has great potential. I'm not just speaking for me, I'm speaking for the other companies who are presenting with us. So I look forward to building new relationship with Japan. So thank you. And I thank the Indian Embassy and CLE for organizing this event with us. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for all the companies to introduce about your business. And if you are interested in those companies, you may have a interaction at the networking session after this event. もし興味のある会社等ございましたら、この後のネットワーキングセッションで名刺交換等していただければと思います。We will now conclude the event of Celebrate India-Japan Partnership Focus Leather Industry Today. 以上をもちまして、本日のイベント、日印パートナーシップ企画産業を終了とさせていただきます。Thank you very much for all the speakers and participants to share your time with us. There is an exhibition of Indian leather products at the Hoyer. We request everyone to please have a look at the exhibition. Also, we will have a networking session with refreshment at the Hoyer, just outside of this auditorium and the left side. Yeah. Please join us. 本日この、会場を出てすぐのホワイエでインドの比較製品の展示を行っておりますので、皆様ぜひご覧くださいませ。また、軽食付きのネットワーキングセッションの、同様にホワイエで開催いたしますので、ぜひご参加ください。本日はご参加いただきまして誠にありがとうございました。同時通訳レシーバーをお使いになった方は、If you have simultaneous interpretation receiver, please be sure to return to the reception. Thank you very much.